Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Alonna of Dragon Smart. We're here at the Nashville Reptile Expo, and we're going to talk about bearded dragons today. Alonna breeds a lot of bearded dragons. She advocates for proper care. So, if you were sending somebody home with a new bearded dragon today, what kind of advice would you give them?
So my advice would be to get everything you need first and make sure it's all the right equipment. The most important thing being the UVB lighting, and brands do matter, types do matter, percentages do matter. That's the most important thing, because without that, they'll get middle bone disease. Their bones will start getting soft, start deforming. It can lead to them being paralyzed and even worse. They're really not super hard to take care of. It's just getting everything up front. Once you have the right lighting, heat, the right size enclosure, they're honestly pretty simple. They do live about 10 to 15 years if they got proper care. So they honestly make really great pets. Probably one of the most personal reptiles that there is out there. But they're honestly one of the best. It's just the getting everything up front first is the harder part. But they're pretty sturdy reptiles.
Yeah, I see you guys use the reptile habitats. We always suggest, we'll say 3 and 4 foot cages. That a lot of people want to come pick up a baby bearded dragon and set it up in a 10-gallon tank with a 50-watt heat bulb.
Yes.
And that just does not work. We always like this. I see you guys like to use the Arcadia, probably 14% bulbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing, in supplements. You guys suggest the calcium?
Yes, we like the Repashy Calcium Plus because it has the calcium and vitamins all in one. We usually do that once a week just because you can overdose on calcium as well using the right, T5 UVB lighting, especially with Arcadia. You don't want to overdo it. So that the Repashy Calcium Plus has all in one. Mm-hmm. It's really great for them. You can put it on their greens, you can put it on their bugs, either one, as long as they're getting it. Vitamins are super important. But yeah, starting off with a 10-gallon might be a little too small because they do double their size each month. So it's better just to get the biggest cage possible for them. They're honestly, they get up to 24 inches. So the most room, the better that they'll be.
Yeah, and they really do make great pets. Like, they have so much personality. They're a ton of fun. I don't know. For me, the biggest thing is just making sure that people set them up properly, right off the bat. And after that, it's just diet and playing with them. Really, I mean, just lots. Now, as far as greens, like fruits and vegetables, how often do you guys suggest feeding that?
So no matter if they're babies or adults, we do greens every day because that's a lot of their water intake. Bearded dragons can't really understand a standing bowl of water. They don't understand like a dog to go and drink it unless it's moving. Then they may understand a little bit more. So we do watery greens, kind of rinse it off fresh daily, both babies and adults, so that way they can get their water. Fruits we rarely feed, if at all, because over time there's a lot of sugar. It can cause problems with their teeth and dental issues. Every now and then you could do maybe a strawberry or something, but fruit should rarely be fed. But yeah, greens every day for both babies and adults. Babies eat a little bit more, about every day up until 6 months. Once it's about 6 months, maybe twice a week. And when you get to be about a year older, then about once a week. Just because as they stop growing, they'll continue to pack on weight and cause a bunch of kidney issues and a bunch of health issues.
Yeah, and what about like feeding dubia roaches? Like, how often should they be feeding dubia roaches and crickets?
Yeah, so basically bearded dragons should have a variety of different kind of insects. You don't want to do just mealworms. You don't want to do just dubias. You don't want to do just crickets. You want to do a wide range because there's different kind of nutrients for all of them. Dubias, I probably maybe switch up, do dubias one time a week, or do maybe mealworms the next week, or crickets. Crickets are a great feeder as well because you throw some in there, they go and chase it, so it offers enrichment. It's one of the bugs that they can actually chase down and hunt to help with their natural instincts. But yeah, wide range is honestly the best thing for them.
Yeah, I know. We like to try and we try to feed them hornworms.
Yes.
As kind of a treat once a week. There's just so much moisture inside those hornworms that really helps keep them from getting impacted.
Yes, it does. Hornworms are an awesome treat. They love them. They see that blue color and they go absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's healthy for them. You could do hornworms about 2 to 3 times a week and it'd be perfectly fine. you may see more watery stools, but that's not really a concern. That's normal when they're eating something like that.
So now you have a pretty good sized Facebook group. It's Dragon Smart.
Yes, I have two of them.
And that group set up mainly to help new and experienced keepers.
Yes.
'Cause even sometimes your experience, you get a little complacent, or you learn something. You learn something new. So.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I started that group before I started breeding. Been helping people, and now we just get more and more members and just spread the care on them, because there's a lot more information that comes out on these guys that are, there was outdated information, but more and more research is being done, and they're living a little longer in captivity than they are in the wild.
Oh yeah. Well, all right, Alonna, thank you so much.
Thank you.